So we are defining a topic.
Yeah, so you have different a topic, sports. Go to next step.
Okay, topic
Define the
strings.
cues.
So the same topic, can we define multiple topic string?
If you
Like,
want to see, under sports, I kept it for tennis.
okay,
Under sports, you can put it for football. Another.
okay. So multiple topic string also possible.
Yes, yes. So what do you want to publish in that particular topic? You need to have that business requirement.
Okay, it's clear. See, subscriber, no, can we subscribe this from remote queue manager?
You first execute this command. We'll discuss your doubts later. First follow what is there, then we'll discuss. Once you
Okay.
understand a concept, then you can correlate with the things.
Mm-mm.
What you are defining here now, tell me. You are defining a subscriber. For your
Yes.
subscriber, what is the prerequisites? You need to have a topic to be created. You need to have a queue to be created because as part of our subscribers, we are using those two as an attributes. That's the reason we have created before the topic and queues.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say AMQS pub, this is
Yeah.
something you have to execute outside the queue manager. Give some extra space after sports tennis. There's a little bit less space there. Yeah. After pub, AMQS pub space. Yeah. Now copy this and paste. Where you have to paste this outside the queue manager. It's equal to like AMQS put.
Yeah.
Now put messages.
Okay.
Yeah, as you wish. How many numbers you want? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. No, don't use AMQS get now. Go to queue manager.
Okay. Just a minute. Okay.
Run MKC queue manager. Space queue manager name. Display QL. Display QL. Q1. Correct. How many?
Four.
Check for Q2. Check for Q3. Now go a little bit up. Now can you see how many messages you have put here? 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So one is not accepted. Okay. Why? Because you executed before it prompts.
Okay.
So totally four messages, right?
Mm.
Same four messages has been distributed to multiple queues.
Yeah.
Come down.
Yes.
4, 4, 4. Correct. If you would
Yeah.
have created 100 queues, the message would have gone for 100 queues. If you have
Mm.
created 1000 queues, the same message would have been gone for 1000 queues. How is it possible? Because of topic string.
Okay.
You got the point?
Yeah, clear.
Now come out of the queue manager. I just want to verify either the message you have put, is it the same message or messages getting overlap? So AMQS BCG, AMQS BCG
Okay.
space Q1 space your queue manager name. pub sub queue manager alloy. So what you are trying to do, you are trying to see the content of the message, is it same or not, without getting the message from the queue. Enter.
Okay.
What is the content of the message? Number 5. See, number 5 is in single inverted commas.
Mm.
Correct?
Mm.
That is
Correct.
the actual content. You
Okay.
see, put application name, PubSub Queue Manager, alloy,
Mm.
your name.
Mm.
What is the put date and put time? Today's date, right? 21st June.
Yeah.
Can you go a little bit up? 4, 4 is the message, right? You put,
Yes.
yeah, go a little bit up. See, 3 is the message you put. Go a little bit up. 2 is the message you will get.
Yes.
So like this, you have checked the depth of the queue. You have browsed the message from the queue and you got everything. Now you're clarified. When you're putting one message, that same message is getting distributed to the multiple queues across the whichever the queues that are subscribed to that particular topic.
Okay.
Correct? We are successful now.
Yeah.
If you want to get the message, yes, you can
Mm.
get it. Use the command amks get. AMKs get means in real-time environment, you are reading the message from the queue, and after that, the message depth in the queue will be 0. Enter. So now go into the queue manager and check the depth of Q1. Display QL in brackets Q1.
0.
0. Check for Q2 and Q3. Before executing command. Okay, okay. So why there is still 4? Tell me.
Because we read it from Q1 only.
We get the message from the Q1, but we didn't get the message from Q2 and Q3.
Correct.
So execute it, display Q3 car depth. Ugh.
Okay.
So now, if you want to get the messages, come out, get it, and try to do the lab again. Q2. Do the same for Q3. Perfect. Now go to the queue manager, check the depth of all the 3 queues. Should the expectation is 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now come out. Now put the messages again. Enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exit. Go to the queue manager. Now my assignment for you is I have to check the depth of a queue greater than 0. How can I check it? What is the command? How can I check the depth of a queues which is having a messages greater than 0?
Okay.
Till now we have executed normal commands. We have not executed conditional based commands.
Mm-hmm.
DIS space QL star space. See, what is that we want to see car depth greater than 0, correct?
Yeah.
CURDEPTH in brackets. No, in brackets. No. Okay. Uh, Display QL star where, come back. Yeah, where bracket. No, after where there is a no space.
Oh, okay.
Space
Hmm.
GD space 0. Close it.
Enter.
Enter. Now what is that shown you? Current depth greater than 0. See, each and every queue, Q1 you got, Q2 you got, Q3 you got, and other
Hmm.
rest of the system defined queues you got, correct?
Yeah.
So what is your requirement?
Only
Only to see Q1, Q2, Q3.
so starting with Q. This will work. Q star.
Perfect.
Okay.
This is how you need to frame the comments.
Okay. Okay.
Now you want to see only the depth of these queues, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now come out. Try to browse the messages again. Try to verify the messages. AMQS BCG command.
Okay.
All looks good.
Yeah.
Then try to get the messages.
Okay.
Go to Notepad. Now what you do, see, I have created only 3 queues. Now if you really want to see if it is really working for 10 queues also, then go ahead and create a 4 to 10 queues. Define QL in brackets, Q4, Q5, Q6. Let's see if it is really working that fast for all the queues. Yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Q10. Yeah. Now what you need to do, you need to create a subscriber 3, 4, like that till 10. Subscriber 4 is for Q4. You have to change the Q.
Yes.
First create the queues, not the subscriber.
Okay.
Tell me what will happen without creating a queue. If you try to create a subscriber, what will happen?
It will give the error message. The queue is not found or something.
Exactly, queue not found because that attribute requires queue first of all. That's the
Okay.
reason we are creating a queue first. Go ahead and
Okay.
create. All this you can execute at a time. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. Okay, fine, no problem. Yeah. Come out of queue manager. Why you are trying to paste here? You are inside the queue manager. Where brackets cur depth space gt greater than 0.
Yeah.
All four. I think 10th queue not got created. Huh?
Looks like.
Yeah, no, no. It's got created. Above. Q1, Q10 is
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
there. So, any doubts on this topic?
No, it's
It's
clear.
very clear, right?
Okay. Here, see, normally the publisher will publish the message,
To the topic.
but do we have any expiry for that message?
Expiry.
Yeah.
See,
No,
expiry
after
is a
some time.
something component which is defined by application team.
Okay. Okay.
That is not in our control. Our job is if the message is coming to the queue or not. If it is
Okay.
coming, is it stuck? Why the receiver end is not able to process? Do they need a distributed setup? Do they need a pub sub setup? Do they need a cluster setup? What setup they want? What kind of automation they are looking? Channel triggering, application triggering, DLQ concept. What they are looking for?
Okay.
Something is in control of application team. Before sending messages, they can set a message expiry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is not in our hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, nothing much.
Go up. Go to the first lab. Go to the lab one. This is what is the number of the lab now? Pops up.
7.
Are we following the series? Can you go a little bit up? All the numbers are correct in your notepad.
Notepad.
Where is the other labs notepad? You didn't document them.
Yeah, it is there. I think the 6, there is a 2. Here, the 2 things are there actually. SSL.
No, I want everything in one notepad. So can you please do it
Okay.
for me in a 1 month?
So, you want to do now or later?
Now only. See, there is no hurry to complete the concepts.
Okay. Okay.
Everything need to be organized. So for example, tomorrow, if you see that notepad, that is enough for you before the any discussion.
Okay. Sure.
You no need to again listen the videos also.
Yeah.
That kind of a mindset you have to be there.
Sure.
In one notepad, I want all the labs. When I share my screen, you see, right? How it is.
Yeah.
All in one place now.
Yes.
Go, go to the distribution setup first. Come down. This is all a little bit of introduction about MQ. So first lab is distribution setup. Can you please explain me what is happening here?
Here we are sending message to remote queue
Mm-hmm. Why we are sending message to remote queue? What is the requirement?
because no, see, actually there are multiple application using different queue manager on the same network or the remote some other company. So they want to communicate between two companies, two network. Okay, so in so like that scenario, so we need the remote. We need to send the message to a remote queue manager. Okay, for that we are using this setup.
Your
So we
answer should be read that lab 01 before that. What is there? Distributed setup.
yeah.
You have to answer that.
Okay, okay.
Why? What is the requirement means in a distributed setup, if you have to make a communication between the two queue managers and your source is defined and your destination is defined, in that
Mhm.
case, you will use this concept distribution setup. As part of distribution setup, you need
Okay,
a prerequisites in queue manager A and you need a prerequisites in queue manager B. As the queue manager B is a listening, it has to be created a listener port and it has to be have a receiver channel and it has to have a where exactly messages are going to land it to the queue. And when coming
okay.
to source side, it need to have a remote queue which is holding the address of destination queue manager local queue. You need to have a
Mhm.
center channel. You need to have a transmission queue. This is how the setup of distribution setup.
Okay,
This
okay.
is how you need to explain.
Okay, okay.
You got the point?
Yeah, clear.
Can you come a little bit down and explain me once again this same concept of distribution? For a same question, I want an answer. Can you please
So,
explain why I have to put a messages on a remote queue?
so actually, this is to communicate between distributed setup.
Why we need a
And
distribution setup? What do you mean by distribution setup?
when we communicate from one queue manager to another queue manager,
Okay. Why we need to communicate from one queue manager to another queue manager? What is the requirement?
in distributed setup, there will be multiple application using different network, different queue manager.
Multiple applications using multiple. No, I'm not clear.
Distributed setup.
You have to answer a communication between one to one queue manager.
Okay.
Why means
Okay.
this for any kind of a questions? Why means that's a business requirement. That's it.
Mm, mm,
You no
mm,
need to
mm.
explain all this application and all.
Okay.
So how to crack interviews? You simply
Mm,
copy paste the commands doesn't help you to clear the interview. You'll get panic.
yeah.
In a same distribution concept, they'll ask you 1,000 questions.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Why we don't have a transmission queue in receiver channel? Why? That is a syntax. That's not given by IBM.
Mm.
Transmission queue is an intermediate component between your channel and your remote queue. That's all. And you don't have a remote queue concept in receiving end.
Okay.
Why we need to have a same naming convention for sender channel and receiver channel? That's a standards defined by IBM.
Yeah.
That's how the internal MQ mechanism works.
Okay.
If you don't want to put Q major A, Q major B, you put whatever the name, but receiver channel name has also has to be the same.
Same. Okay.
It doesn't work if I put a different name. It might work. I don't know because in my organization I have followed the standards. That's what given by IBM. Whatever you are
Mm,
asking might work, but you need
mm.
to have a same port mapping at your side. Your listener should be up and running fine. When the request is coming from a transmission queue to center channel to transmission queue, and to the listener, the respective listener should be up and running fine, and receiver channel, center channel, both the status need to be up and running fine. Then only your route is clear, then only the messages will flow from source to destination.
Mm-hmm.
Am I clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
They can ask you a question in any way. Can you please explain the naming convention of your queue manager? What is your answer? Can you please
Naming
explain
convention.
the naming convention of your queue manager? If you remember, I've told you an example, right?
Yeah.
BMP SIS 10. If you remember,
Mm.
can you type BMP SIS 10?
Yes, yes,
BM.
10. B.
B for Bangalore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now here, uh, can you give colon and hyphen and then come down? We are trying to explain you now. What is the
Mm.
BM stands for? BM stands
Maybe.
for Bournemouth.
Okay.
Location in UK.
Okay.
Can you type
So
there?
look.
Bournemouth. Can you type the spelling?
B.
Bournemouth. Bournemouth. Just type it in Google. Let's see. Mouth. Yeah. Let's type the same in internet to check the spelling is correct or not.
Yeah. Bournemouth.
Yeah, that's perfect. So
Okay.
this is a how they decide, because this
So
application is
data center.
a data
Mm.
center application, whatever it is, their business belongs to Bournemouth. That's how the naming convention. For example, if
Yeah.
the same application or same business is happening in US, they'll
Mm.
give Texas, TX.
Okay. Okay.
If the same thing is happening in Chennai, I'll give as a CH.
CH.
Okay, you feeling sleepy?
Okay. No, no. Then P will be production, right? Prod.
Yes, yes.
And
SIS
SI
stands for application name.
application name. App name. And 10 maybe
10 is
number
a
of.
unique number, the sequence. Like it's a 0, 1 to 10 or 10 to 50, whatever it is.
Okay,
Number of
okay,
queue manager. Perfect. That's
okay.
how the naming convention is. By looking at a queue manager, you can tell which location it belongs to, which environment it belongs to, and moreover, most very important, which application it belongs to.
Hmm.
Whenever they give you an inventory, the inventory should be based on application, not based on a server.
Okay, okay.
You should always ask inventory based on a application name, because you might have hundreds of application. You will have thousands of servers.
Okay.
You got it right. Same application deployed on a multiple servers. The numbers can
Mhm.
increase in terms of a servers.
Okay.
That's how. Application A, application B, application C. Application A is deployed on n number of servers, n number of queue managers. Who knows it?
Mhm.
So that's how the distribution setup. Any questions on a distribution setup so far?
No, it's clear.
Okay. I want you to do this lab again.
Mm.
Can you do it now?
So you want to explain? You need
I want you
explanation?
to do the lab. Now, and now no need of explanation.
Ah, okay, okay.
I want you to do the lab because the whole agenda is after the class, you no need to see the recording.
Okay, okay,
So training, lab, relab, everything is here only.
okay, okay.
No personal time again on a laptop.
So can we delete the queue manager?
No, why to delete? You can
Can we
use
create?
the name 01, A01 and B01 or B02. Let's follow some series. Yeah. Okay, one minute. A01 and A02 you created. Now in your notepad you are having something called A01 and B01. That leads to confusion now. Or
Okay.
else make it A01, A02 in your notepad.
I know I will do the same.
Better.
And I will delete.
A02.
Yeah.
DLTMQM. No, we have to end the queue manager first. ENDMQM. ENDMQM, queue manager A02. Now check the status again and then delete.
Yeah.
When you're executing commands,
Mhm.
read it and execute it. If you are
Okay,
not speaking and executing, your mind and your actions will not correlate.
okay, okay. Sure.
Now tell me
So
what you're about to do.
yeah.
Can you
So
explain?
now
You're
we
going
are
to
going
create a
to
remote queue.
yeah, we are going to create a remote queue.
What is your
So
queue manager name?
Queue manager name B01 is our remote queue manager name.
Okay,
And this is the remote queue manager queue.
correct.
Okay. Then transmission eximit queue is
Yeah, that can
Q3.
remain same.
Yeah. So right now the target, the eximit queue is not there. But then next step we will be creating that as well.
You have to go inside the queue manager, right?
Yeah. Done. Now we are defining the
Transmission.
eximit. Yeah. Now we are going to define sender channel,
Uh-huh.
and transport type is TCP. Connection name, can you put 16?
Yeah.
Okay, it is done. Now we need to connect B01. So we are going to define a receiver channel.
Mm.
Our receiver channel and sender channel names should be same, right? And this one 6. And this is the queue manager B side local queue. Created, and then listener, we are defining listener. Done. Defining ALQ. That's it. So we are going to start the listener on queue manager B. So queue manager B, we will be starting the listener. Queue manager A, we will be starting the channel.
Correct.
Yeah, it is done now. Now we can put the message.
Now, before
Hey,
that, you need to verify the channel status is running or not, right?
okay.
That's a basic prerequisite.
This also possible, right? Yeah, it's running.
No, I want the status of channels.
Okay, okay, channel, okay.
Display CHS star. Perfect.
Running.
This is always good habit to check the status. It's up and running fine. Then you can go and put a messages.
Okay. What is the this is TQ, right?
Now, why you want to put messages on TQ? It's a remote queue, right? RQ. You have to put messages on RQ, correct? Remote
Yeah.
queue.
Okay.
Again, command draw. AMQS put.
Okay. Fine.
Perfect. So we have successfully put messages on a remote queue and then we messages landed to the communicator B01.LQ, correct?
Yes.
So our distribution setup is clear.
Yeah.
Go to the lab 2. Now what is this? Channel
Channel
triggering.
triggering.
Can you explain what steps we have performed in channel triggering?
So there is two type of triggering. One is
Listen to my question once again. Can you explain channel triggering? Then in that case, you no need to explain the two type of triggering or not.
mhm.
Explain channel triggering. I'm asking question straight.
Okay.
So explain the things related to channel triggering.
So once the message is arrived, then the channel will start.
Exactly. Once the message arrive, where the messages arrive?
The remote side.
The source side the transmission queue.
Okay. Okay.
As soon as the messages arrived in a source side transmission queue, when the conditions met, channel
Okay.
will start automatically.
Okay.
That's the reason we have to do alteration of conditions at the two levels. One is
Mm-hmm.
for a transmission queue,
Okay.
as mentioned above, and one is for sender channel. Correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Correct.
alter QLTQ trigger depth 10, trigger data, queue manager A01. Put that as a 01 and put that as a B01. And that's all. Come down. I think it's the same command, right? Okay, that is for
Uh,
depth and this is for first. Okay, fine, got it. Alter channel, channel name, channel type, TRP, disconnect interval for 60 seconds. Okay, copy that first command for depth 10.
okay.
Go to the queue manager A01. Run
So here,
MKC queue.
yes, here we are altering the exmit queue, transmit queue.
Correct. To meet the conditions, when 10 messages comes to the transmission queue, that my channel should start automatically.
Okay.
Let's go to the queue manager A01. Run MKC space queue manager A01.
Screen not working, maybe hung or what?
Run MQSC.
Yeah, some problem. Okay, yeah, it's okay now. Run MQSC QMGR A01. So we are altering the XMID queue.
Transmission queue. Don't mention it as a XMIT queue.
Okay.
People will call it as a transmission queue.
Transmission queue and trigger whenever the depth is more than zero, so
Mo-
greater than zero,
When depth is at 10, then only
10,
will
10.
start. For
Okay,
9
okay,
also channel will not start.
okay. 10, then channel will start the trigger data
Trigger data going to mention the name of the center channel.
under channel. Okay,
Enter.
done.
Now what is the second condition? Go to the notepad. Yeah. QMeasure A01, alter that command. Alter channel of channel M, QMeasure A01 and B01.
Here, alter channel, the channel type is DR,
HDR in the sense sender.
center,
DISCINT stands for disconnect interval.
disconnect interval.
There's a two conditions. If 10 messages come, channel start, or else wait for a particular interval of a time. In that
Okay.
interval also, if messages is not coming, go inactive.
Okay. So here we are altering only the last value, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Can we reduce the time?
No,
Like,
normally it is the default 6000. I have reduced to 60.
okay.
So if you reduce more now, it will
Hmm.
go inactive very soon.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now we have done the conditions which is required for a channel triggering.
Okay.
So whenever you do changes to the channel, you forget that point. We have to stop and start the channel. Whenever you do any changes to the channel,
Okay.
see,
Okay. Got it.
uh, come down and note mention as a note stop channel of channel A. Remove everything. Start channel of channel A. Now check the status of channel. Display CHS channel name. Give me A01 dot give me B01 and wait for some time because we have mentioned as a 60, right? Uh,
Hmm.
Wait for a
Okay.
couple of minutes and execute this again so that it will go into inactive state. Then you start putting messages. Just give me 1 minute. Give it again. Yeah. So it which means the condition which we have given at a channel level has been met. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Now come out of the queue manager. There is another condition which we have given at the transmission queue. That condition when it will met if you put 10 messages on a remote
Yeah.
queue, correct?
Yeah.
Now go ahead and put a 9 messages, not 10.
Okay.
AMQS put remote queue, command wrong. Queue manager is 0 1.
Yeah. Still not started.
And check the depth of a transmission queue. Display QL star bracket TQ current depth. See how
9.
many are there? 9 are there,
Yeah.
right? If you put one more message, then come to that prompt. Now check the status of channel.
Running.
Running.
Started.
As soon as you hit a more than 10 message, which means a condition on our transmission queue has been met and our channel started running. That is the beauty of channel triggering.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
Now, do you want to wait for a couple of minutes again and to see and again to put a run messages? Display CHS status of the same command. Display CHS wait. Enter. Hit. Now let's wait for 1 more minute.
But we need to clear the message, right? No?
But messages has gone to destination set, right?
Okay.
You are putting messages on remote queue.
Okay. 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 Clear. Clear. Yeah.
Messages has gone to destination queue. So no need,
Hmm.
no, messages are not holding in remote queue or not holding in transmission queue. It is going to destination queue manager queue. So that is
Okay.
not, no need to worry about now.
Okay. Yeah.
Our condition is our channel going inactive or not. Our channel starting or not. That's all. Check the status of channel again.
Start.
That's it.
Yeah.
Come out and put 9 messages again. Hmm. Enter. Perfect.
Okay.
Put more messages, channel will start automatically, and our channel triggering condition has been met.
Hmm. Yeah. Clear.
Now go to queue manager B01. Run MKSC. Queue manager is B01. Now see the depth of the local queue. Display QL queue manager B01.lq. See how many messages are there?
25.
25. Now you get, now you want to come out of the user and get the messages, make it clean before we apply the application triggering.
Okay.
I want the queue to be empty. Space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now open the notepad. Let's talk about the channel triggering. So what
Okay.
conditions we have made for application triggering here? Alter queue
So,
local.
yeah.
So we are applying application triggering for local queue, correct?
Local queue.
That's why we are altering the local queue.
Right.
Queue B01. Trigger type first init queue IQ. Process Chrome.
So whenever the first message arrive, it will initiate.
Correct.
Mm.
If you put if you put 10 messages, 10 Chrome, 10 times Chrome will open the
Yes.
below command
Correct.
for a lab purpose. So alter the below command also. Alter q local q manager b01.lq for every. I want to see every condition, not the first.
Okay.
So go ahead and create it. Hmm. Execute the rest of the commands. Okay, single inverted comma. No, single
Mm.
inverted comma you have to type.
It is there, right?
No, remove it. When you copy paste, it won't work. Yeah, see, look at the shape when you type, we look at the shape when you copy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, now
Created.
it works. Go
Okay.
back.
That's it.
Uh, Now we have to define the IQ because we are using initiation queue, right? Define QLIQ.
Okay.
In channel triggering, we use system define initiation queue. That's the reason no need to create. But here we are using customized, right? So that's why we have to create define
Mhm.
QLIQ.
Okay. So here, if you use the system default initiation queue, then no need to create this, right?
Yes.
So initiation queue is created.
So now this is something a trigger monitor process which has to run in a background to monitor
Mm.
the initiation queue. Okay.
Okay.
So now may run mqtrm -m queue manager name b01. Make that changes. No, b01. Yeah. Now copy paste and execute outside the queue manager.
Okay.
Open another terminal.
Okay.
Mm, Now here AMQS put.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah. Enter 10 messages. Because our channel triggering also has to be applicable, right?
Okay. Okay.
So
Clear.
now we are applying based on two conditions. First, from source side to destination side, if the messages has to move means you have to put minimum 10 messages at sources. Then only your channel triggering will start.
Correct.
Now we are doing combination of both channel and application triggering.
Yeah, it's
See?
opened.
Now if you close 10 times, if you close it, you have to close 10 times totally. No, no, why did you close all? Okay. Yeah, close it. Perfect. That's a beauty. In
Mm.
one transaction, channel triggering is working and application triggering is also working.
Yeah.
Rather than if you give only first, only one time Chrome will get trigger, correct?
Yes.
Chrome will not trigger for multiple times if you give first. Chrome will trigger multiple times if you give every, correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Save this notepad, this is going to
Actually,
be
the
really
trigger,
important.
so the trigger monitoring should be running in background always then.
Yeah, that's a background process, correct.
Okay. Okay.
That's why if you remember in my first class, I told you when you run this, you have to give and symbol.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm. So channel triggering, application triggering, distribution setup, clear, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, come to dead letter queue. So what is the dead letter queue concept? Basically, when any unwanted, enrouted messages coming to the queue, where it has to go to the queue if they are not able to find that particular queue, or if the person who is sending messages is not having the required permissions, or some bad messages, whatever it is, messages will landed to the dead letter queue.
Okay.
When messages landed to the dead letter queue, we need to check why they landed, which application they belongs to. You need to get in touch with the respective application owners and you need to ask them, do they really need these messages or not?
Okay.
90% they say not needed, but 10% there is a chance that they'll say they need a messages.
Okay.
When they need a messages, we need to understand why they landed, number one, reason, and then number two, how to route the messages from dead letter queue to application queue.
Okay.
Got a point?
Yeah. Clear.
Now alter QL queue manager B01.lq. Okay. Max step 10. Why? Because if I put more than 10 messages, message should go to dead letter queue. That is my requirement. So alter
Mm.
QMGR, next command is a dead queue. Why? Because by default, the dead queue attribute will be blank. Because queue manager don't know which queue have to use as a dead letter queue. If you are going to give the name of a system defined dead letter queue means it will take that as a dead letter queue. Or if
Yes.
you give your name dot dead dot letter dot queue also it will take. But you have to give that name in the dead queue attribute. Is that clear
Okay.
about a dead queue?
Sure. 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 Yeah.
In this
Clear.
scenario, we are using a system defined object. That's the reason we are not going to define the object again because
Mm.
it's a IBM provided object,
Okay.
which means a default.
Yeah.
Now go ahead and run the first command. Alter QL, Q measure B01LQ. Next step. Wait. Why you want to go for other commands?
No, no, simply saying.
Okay. Now, let us meet our conditions. Go back to
Okay.
the command prompt and put more than 10 messages. Before that, you have to empty the local queue. Queue manager b01.lq, make it empty. Come out of the queue manager and execute amqs get. Queue manager b01.lq. Space queue manager. Okay, your queue is empty now. Now go
Okay.
back to remote queue and put a messages more than 10. Now in this scenario, channel triggering working, application triggering will also work, and dead delta queue concept will also work.
Yeah.
See, your application triggering is working. That's the Chrome is coming.
Mm.
Close the
Okay.
Chromes.
Now here,
Check the depth of dead delta. Did you? Okay. Check the depth of dead delta queue. Display QL brackets system.dead.letter.q current depth.
yeah, one. Because we put 11 message, so one message came here.
I want more messages. Hmm. Okay. Now come out of the queue manager. You need to see what is the reason. Imagine we know we created this scenario. We know how to why the messages landed. Imagine you don't know why the
Mm.
messages landed to the deadline queue. AMKS BCG system.dead.letter.q dead.letter.q space queue manager B01. Enter.
Yeah.
You see the reason there 2053 queue full.
Yeah.
And what is the exact content of the message? Number 15th. Which application has put it? Tell me the name of application. AMQRMPPA. Put application name. There is a name. Put application type, put application name. Yeah. Application
Okay.
date and time.
Okay. Okay.
And above, below that 2053, you see destination queue name is queue manager B01.lq.
Mm-hmm.
Now what you do, you know the reason code, you know which application queue it has to go, correct?
Yeah.
Now open our rule table. You already have the rule table on your stuff.
Yes.
First read it from the notepad. Open the notepad first, I'll tell you. There's no, why there is a difference in the syntax? Okay, okay, this is size is small and this size is big. Okay, that's all. Okay. In the rule table, you have to make the queue manager B01. DLQ dot rule. Come down, come down.
This one.
Yeah, input queue manager B01, right?
Yeah.
And then input queue.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. After yes, space delete. No, no, that has to be in a, okay. The reason has to come little bit up.
Correct.
Hmm. Hmm. Copy paste. Copy paste in a new file called DLQ01.rule. Okay.
Okay.
Save it.
The input B system that will electric round wait yes reason is full. Okay.
Hmm. Now simple run mkc data queue name, queue manager name, symbol, and then rule table. DLQ01.rule. DLQ file. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Oh, any error here? No, right?
No, you came out of it or what?
That queue no automatically it is coming out.
Okay, open the rule table. Let's see. Okay, open the notepad. Okay, retry 30. After that, give enter and this wait. Yes, let it start in a new line.
This one, right? You think one.
No, 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 no. Go up. Yeah.
Okay.
But in the your server, okay,
Mhm.
wait yes is also in the same line.
Oh, okay.
It is accepting only when it is in a new line. So that's the reason. Go back to your file. Yeah, vi. Wait yes, give it in a new line. Yeah. Now save it. Now run the same rule. Um,
Here the reason from recent second line.
no, no, no. Input queue manager B01, right?
No, 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 no. I'm seeing our old one. So
Oh,
here wait is in the first line, the reason is the second line.
okay, then give that like okay, same as well. Copy that.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now go back to the other prompt and check the depth of data queue. Oh, our queue is full. We didn't remove the messages from application queue.
Okay.
Come out, open another prompt, mks get, give me your b01.lq, give me your b01, mks get. Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
After 60 second, right? It will go there.
No, no, here 60 seconds and all not applicable. We have to run the, no, no, wait. Uh,
No, literary interval something is there, no? 10. So 30.
wait. Go to command prompt. Go where your dead letter header is running. Come out of this. Now run the rule table again. Now go to your command prompt. Check the depth of application queue.
0.
Hmm. Now check the depth of dead letter queue. It's not processing, is it?
Yes.
Open the VI DLQ01.rule. Yeah. You open it already. Okay. QMGRB01 dead letter Q retry wait. Open the previous file, dlq.rule, cat dlq.rule. Yeah, you open. Wait. Both are same, right?
Exactly same. Something is miss. MQ is an
No,
unknown
that
or
is the object name. That is
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Okay.
We give the wrong object and we try that scenario. Hmm. Uh, do one thing. Try to get the messages from DLQ. AMQS get. Okay, nothing is there. Do it for dead letter Q. Ugh.
Okay.
Now check the depth of dead letter Q.
0.
Application queue is 0, data queue is 0. Now try to put messages more than 10 on a remote queue. I want you to put around 25. Enough, enough. Close
Okay.
it. So messages are increasing now.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, do one thing. AMKs get qmrb01.lq. Get the messages of destination side application queue. AMKs get
Okay.
qmrb01.lq. But
Okay.
we alter the to maximum depth to 10, right? Why? What is the capacity of QMR B01?
Maximum depth, I don't think so.
You didn't change it to
No.
10? Yeah, we changed
Yes.
it to 10. Alter QMR B01 in DLQ concept below lab 04. Uh, Here we make it to 10, right? Go to QMR
Yes. Yes. Yes.
B01.
Yes. Yes. Maxed up.
Then how come it is holding more than okay, okay, got it. I got it. Go back to QMR B01. See, see how many messages we got from Kumir B01. 27.
Yeah.
Is a dead letter handler running previously? Display
Yes. It's
space, display space QL.
okay.
Now see what is the depth of dead letter queue, either it's getting processed or not.
60.
Check the depth of application queue, display QL. QMR B01.DLQ. Curl depth.
Max depth is 10 only.
Mm. So messages are not processing from DLQ queue to application queue in that case, correct?
Yes.
Give display QL system DLQ current depth max depth. Even though when even though when data handler is running. Can you check run the same command again? Let's see either the still the messages are increasing. Yeah. Okay, display QMGR dead queue. DIS space QMGR space dead queue. Go to that data handler in another command prompt. Do Control C and run it again. Now go to another command prompt and check the depth of delta queue. What is stopping here? Go to rule table. Now only DLQ.roll. Yeah.
That day I tried something. Retry count.
I need a strong T now.
It's correct only.
Sorry.
The rule is
Everything
correct.
is correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then B01 is there, system dependent queue is there. Syntax also remains the same, there is no difference. Go back to QMR B01, run MKC QMR B01.
Okay.
No, no, QMR B01 only.
I'm checking again. Did retry queue, retry count 30, wait, yes. Okay.
So dead letter handler, we stopped and we started back, right? Still
Yes.
no help.
Yeah.
And application queue depth is 0 only. User B01.LQ, what is the depth?
Zero.
Hmm. Okay, clear the messages of dead letter queue again.
Okay.
MK is get. Now check the depth of dead letter queue.
Zero.
Now put messages again on a remote queue.
Rule table, can I exit?
No, no.
Okay. Enough?
First of all, if you put more than 10 messages,
Mm.
our Chrome should be active, right? Chrome should open. Why the Chrome is also not opening?
The trigger monitor is not running.
Oh, run MQTRM, you stopped it, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now that letter. We are receiving the message in that letter.
Check the depth of application queue. Is it 10?
Ten.
Get the messages from this queue. Give me your B01.LQ. Now, wait. Now, what you need to do, stop the dead letter header. This one, stop it.
Okay.
Now run it.
Okay.
Stop it, stop it. No, no, come out of this dead letter header. Control C.
Okay.
Go back to other terminal.
Okay.
What is my depth of dead letter queue?
Six.
What is my depth of application queue?
Application queue already we came out. I mean, already we get all the messages.
Okay, then get the messages of dead letter queue also. Okay. Now check the depth of DLQ.
Zero.
Okay. Now put do one thing. Trigger monitor process started. I don't think so. There's any dependency, but why? Start the trigger monitor process.
Yeah, started.
Open another prompt.
Okay.
Try to put messages. Start the you started it right now, right?
No, no, that's a trigger monitor. We trigger monitor we started, but
Rule table you
rule.
have to start.
Okay, now we need to start. Okay, started.
Now put the messages. So rule table is running, dead letter handler is running, correct?
Yeah,
Empty application queue is empty and dead letter queue is also empty.
right.
Now MKS port to remote queue measure is on.
Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay.
That's all. Come out.
Yeah.
Why the Chrome didn't open?
No, Chrome opened. Still we minimize. No.
Oh, okay, okay. Close this. So this is getting trigger fine. Then close all of them. Then check the depth of application queue and dead letter queue after this.
Yeah.
Put now see the depth of dead letter queue and application queue. Application queue. It's saying not a valid MDM. Go back to dead letter handler. Why it is saying anyhow, this is a warning. Okay. If the messages still not coming to application queue, then we need to little bit troubleshoot. Last time also you got fixed, right? I think how what you have done
Yes,
it
yes.
actually.
I think now it will work, I think.
Give me your
This one,
B01.
01,
Yeah. LQ.
done. So we are going to clear this, right?
No, wait, check the depth of delta Q.
5.
So you put 15, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, get the messages from application queue. Now check the depth of application queue again. Is it 0 or not? Display QL. Now run the rule table.
Will be already running, I think. Can you exit and start again?
Yeah. Ah, no, it's a deadline review message. Okay. Mm,
Mhm. I will fix it. I think last time I fixed it, but now the same
any
rule
idea
table.
what you have done it? That's why whatever you do, document
Mm-mm.
in note.
Document. Oh, yeah, sure, sure.
Because
I
if we
forgot
didn't document, we are all humans.
Okay, sure.
So open the notepad. So deadline review after that, what is the next concept?
SSL.
The SSL. So you're free for a whole day, right?
Yeah.
Come down. Okay, SSL and PubSub.
And I think backup, somewhere we missed it, I think. Backup.
Where did you note it down in your notepad? Uh, 2:30 or 3 p.m. IST I'm available. Okay.
Okay, okay. Then we can
I
connect.
have some hospital appointment. I have some back-to-back work, and after 3 o'clock I'm available. So whatever the rest of the lab is there, right? We'll
Yeah.
we'll we'll do the lab again,
Okay, okay.
and after that we can start a cluster concept,
Mm. Okay.
workload balancing concept, and name list.
Okay, okay,
So
sure.
by this,
Before that, I will fix this. Yeah.
sorry, come again.
So before that, I will try to fix this.
Yeah, if you have a time. No need to spend too much time. If you have
Okay,
time or you want to do something else, do it. Don't sit in front of laptop for too much of time.
okay, okay, sure.
Yeah, thank you. We'll connect at 3 p.m. IST.
Yeah, okay, okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.